Okay, so these are the references to some of, so I've just referred to Pearson PT official guide, Pearson PT score guide. Pearson, there's a right to learn software that Pearson uses. This is something that they came up with long back. So this document, how to avoid common errors in PT academics. This is a book published by Pearson. So this is what I was talking about. Some of you American versus British. Should these websites have some good information about American convention versus British convention? Now coming to Purnentu's question, how do you ensure that you have a very good written discourse? Let me go back to the essay. Okay. So written discourse is all about how you logically move from one sentence to the next sentence. Look at this sentence structure. Most people would like to live long, provided they can maintain a good quality of life. This requires, so it's kind of explaining that this what. So basically at the end of each sentence that you write, ask yourself what, why, how. The answer to that question, if you answer that those questions, your written, your sentences, your paragraphs will be in that flow, and it will be logically connected. So this sentence is logically connected to this sentence. If you ensure that throughout your essay, then your written discourse will be high. But understand that written discourse is an enabling skill. You may get a very high written discourse, that is 90 out of 90, just by ensuring that you follow this structure. This requires for all these people, right? So this is how I'm connecting the previous sentence with the next sentence. However, usage of transitional words. Now, you may end up with a 90 in written discourse if you just maintain this structure properly. And it's very simple to achieve that, because if you ask logical questions at the end of each sentence, you will end up with a linking sentence for that particular sentence. Now, you may get a 90 in written discourse and still get a bad score in writing. Not a bad score, maybe close to 70 or something. You may not still achieve that 79 plus. Understood. So written discourse has nothing to do with the content as such. It will look at the flow of your sentences. So when I say content, what do I mean by content? The content that will come out when you critically analyze these statements or questions in the prompt. Did I answer your question, Purnendu? Or was it too complicated to understand? So it's structure, flow, and relations. Perfect. Yes. All right. Super. All right, guys. So I would, for some of you, may not have still taken a mock test. So I would advise, if you want to know it's very important to know your current level. So if you have not taken your diagnostic test, I would request you to log into fountainheadprep.com and attempt PTE diagnostic test. We will give you a call and then we will give you a detailed evaluation of your performance. It's going to be a 30 to 40 minute call. You will get a chance to ask questions, and you will also get a chance to ask why you scored so less or so high in certain sections. I think that's very, very important for any of the test taker to understand where they are at currently, and then what is the gap that they are trying to bridge. All right, so if you have any question, you can always text me, WhatsApp My number is 968697425888. So I would request all of you to do so. It will definitely help you out, and you are not spending too much also to take that test. Attempting the test is free so that you understand how Fountainhead Prep has organized content. If you want an evaluation, you need to pay $399. But then again, for the first time test takers, we have given 75%. You can actually get it evaluated for 99 rupees. We want you guys to understand how we evaluate, how we give feedback. So, and then based on the feedback, you can take next. All right, guys. So if you don't have any questions, then I think we will wind up the session and maybe catch up next week in the next session. And if you have any critical feedback, please do share. It's very, very important. We always take feedback from students, and it's very important for our growth. If you have any constructive feedback, please feel free to share that. We are always ready to correct our mistakes. If you have anything to mention, please do so. Okay, so I think if you don't have any more questions or anything else to say, then probably we'll wind up the session. We'll keep you guys posted for our next session. Any news, any information related to our next session. All right. Chalo, bye.